What's up, you guys? It's Isaac with a chance here, back for my next Transformers toy video review. And today, we're going to be looking at the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class Bumblebee from Transformers Devastation. So for the package, you got this very cool open window that showcases Bumblebee right inside. You get an artwork image of Bumblebee in his robot mode and his vehicle mode. And you get his 24 steps right about here. And you get his name, Bumblebee, next to the Autobot logo. There's the Transformers Studio Series text logo there. He is from Transformers Devastation, and he was made by Hasbro. On this side, you get another image of Bumblebee, and you get an image of the Autobot symbol with the Transformers Studio Series logo. For the back of the box, you get Bumblebee in his robot mode, his vehicle mode, and he transforms in 24 steps. And we have a little bio here which says, Bumblebee is ready to take down the Decepticons, which is true, in which he's ready to take down the Decepticons in the Devastation video game. So for the package of Bumblebee, that's about it. So let me get him out here and say how awesome and Devastation accurate he actually is. So here's Bumblebee open up in his package and also in his vehicle mode. And the vehicle mode here looks pretty damn amazing, and I think this looked like this was ripped straight out of the Devastation video game. But there's only one thing about this vehicle mode that could have used some improvements. But starting off with is the positives. The vehicle mode looks well accurate to the Devastation video game. So as we take a look at the color scheme, the color scheme that he comes with is, he does come with the yellow, silver, blue, the black, and the red color scheme, and that's it. And speaking of the color scheme, I think the color scheme here looks pretty good. I think they really knocked the color scheme straight out of the park, and I think they've done an amazing job of capturing the likeness of the color scheme on each angle of the vehicle mode. So starting off with is the yellow. He does have the yellow color scheme for this front section here, for these two top sections here, for this side, including the back section here as well. The yellow color scheme, the way that I'm looking at it, I think the yellow really pops. I like the plastic yellow component that's integrated on his vehicle mode, and the yellow does look a little bit vibrant, just quite a bit. But overall, I think the yellow here really matches. And speaking of which, the yellow on each angle does match pretty well with this figure. Unlike the Studio Series 86 Bumblebee, the yellow color scheme for his robot mode and vehicle mode, some of the yellow components didn't really match. On that Studio Series 86 Bumblebee, and yeah, but here, they actually really knocked it out of the park with this yellow color scheme. And I think the yellow here really looks nice. He does have the yellow for the door section, for this side, including this side. And he does have some amazing yellow details for these two top sections here, including the front section. And he does have the yellow the yellow front bumper section here as well, and he does have the yellow details for the back section, and he does have the Autobot symbol slapping and centered on this spot here. So yeah, the yellow here looks really nice, and he also does come with these two silver. He does come with these two silver headlights on each side. He does have the metallic silver for these two grill sections here, for this top section, including this bottom section where the front bumper piece is. And he does have the blue and white cell shading here for the front windshield, including the blue color scheme for the windows for this side and this side, including the blue color scheme for the back window. And he does have these two red headlights on each side. And also with the wheels here look really nice. I really think they done a really good job with the wheels, with the black and the silver color scheme for the wheels. So, my only one issue with this vehicle mode is this. I really wish they found a way to improve this, but they went with this instead. Now these will actually become his arms when we get him into robot mode. But however, the way they integrated the arms in this back section here looks like it's a bit of a lackluster, and I really wish they found a way to cover this. But however, they went with this instead, which is still a lackluster. But for the rest of the vehicle mode, I think the vehicle mode here looks really, really nice. So, yeah, the vehicle mode, the color scheme, the details, and the components for the vehicle mode looks amazing. So, he does come with his accessories. He does come with these two. He does come with these two ion blasters here. Now with these two ion blasters, these are pretty different, but they do look the same, but a little bit different from the 86 Bumblebee's ion blaster. With these two ion blasters, they look alright, but however, they done a really good job with the plastic light gray or silver color scheme with some amazing details. And he also does come with this ion blaster. He also does come with this ion blaster, which is also colored in this plastic silver color scheme. So, and this is most likely for his vehicle mode, I guess, but yeah, that's all I know. So if you want to put this on the top of his vehicle mode, if you want to get him into action in vehicle mode, so first what you want to do is you want to take this peg and slot it in here. And so you just want to just take that and peg that into place, straighten it out a little bit, and you want to take this ion blaster and this peg will slot in here, so you just want to just peg that into place and do the same thing on the opposite side. There we go. And now he's ready for action in vehicle mode. And he comes with his menu. So I'm going to just go ahead and just open it up. And there you go. So, and he does come, and he also comes with his instructions. So it's up to you if you want to put him in this robot mode or his vehicle mode, however you want it. So I'm going to go ahead and just take these off, just like that, and there you have it. So I guess that pretty much wraps it up for the vehicle mode in the accessory. So let's get into transformation for Bumblebee. So the transformation is very simple. So first what you want to do is you want to come around here, and you just want to take this piece here, and you just want to just rotate it out. Do the same thing on the opposite side, and you want to take this back section here, and you just want to just rotate it forward just like that. And now to start off with the legs, what you want to do is you want to take this front section here, and you want to just rock all of this down just like that. And you will take the two halves, which will become his legs, and you just want to just separate them just like so. And you just want to move these pieces out of the way. You want to take this yellow piece here and just accommodate it back just like that. And you want to come around the back section, and you want to take all of this to straighten out the leg just like that. And you want to take excuse me, and you want to take this section, and this will push into this spot here. So you just want to just straighten that out and just push that into place, straighten out the leg section. And you want to take this piece here and just rotate the foot out. Excuse me. And you want to take the tire and just rotate it inwards, and it will snap into place. And you want to take this piece and just close that up just like that. Do the same thing on the opposite side. You want to take this piece, move it out of the way. You want to take this yellow piece and you just want to just accommodate it back just like that. And you want to come around the back section, and you want to take all of this to straighten out the leg. And you want to take this section here, and you just want to just straighten out the leg just like that, and straighten out the leg again. And you want to take this piece and just rotate the foot forward just like that. Take the tire section here, and you just want to just rotate it inwards and then we'll like snap into place. There we go. And you want to take this piece and rotate it forward just like that. And now we got the legs all done. So now, coming up to the upper body section, what you want to do is you just want to just take the chest piece and just rotate it forward just like that. And you want to take this back section here and just rotate it upwards just like that. Get things out of the way. And you want to you want to come around the back here, take the arms, separate them, and push them forward just like so. Straighten out the arms just like that. And you want to just take the lower body and just rotate it back just like that. And you want to take this chest piece here and just rotate it forward just like that. And you want to take the head sculpt and just straighten it out forward just like that. And you want to take this piece here and you just want to just snap it into place. Take the head, straighten it out, accommodate it back just like that. And you want to take the backpack piece and you just want to come around the back, take the backpack piece, and now you just want to just fold all of this inward just like so. And now straighten out the arms again and accommodate the shoulders upwards just like that. And you just want to just snap the backpack into place just like that and rotate the arms around just like this. And last but definitely not least is you want to just rotate the fist all the way out just like that. And now you want to, and with this piece, I mean, you can do whatever you want with it. I honestly don't care. I'll just leave it like that. So you just want to double check everything, and it looks like we are done. So when you're done, there you have Bumblebee in his robot mode. So here's Bumblebee in his robot mode, and I think he looks absolutely fantastic, and I think they done an amazing job of capturing the likeness of his video game counterpart, and I think he looks pretty damn amazing. But there's only one thing about the robot mode that almost pissed me off a little bit, but we're going to start off with is the positives. Starting off with the positives, the robot mode looks great. So starting off with is the color scheme. The black, the blue, the red, and the silver color scheme that's integrated on his robot mode looks well done. I like the amount of details I like the amount of details and the proportions that they put on the color scheme. Also looks well done. The color scheme here really matches everything on each angle of the robot mode. So as we take a look, he does have the Autobot symbol. He does have the Autobot symbol slapping is centered on the chest unit. He does have the yellow color scheme with some amazing details for the chest unit, as well as the blue and white cell shading for the front windshield, including the stomach unit. He does have the yellow painted details for the crotch piece and the waist joint, and the black color scheme and the details for the thigh pieces, as well as the black and yellow color scheme for the lower legs, and the yellow and the yellow and the silver color scheme for his feet as well. And as we come back up here, he does have the black and yellow. He does have the black and yellow. Excuse me. He does have the black and yellow color scheme on each side of his arms, as well as the black color scheme for the fist. And also the arms does have some amazing detail. Sorry. The arms do have some amazing details as well. And as we check out the back here looks great. The backpack absolutely really nails it. The only thing about the backpack, it does stick out a little bit, but however, I think this is actually like it was in the game. But with this piece here, you can do whatever you want with it, but after changing my mind about it, I was gonna have it look like this, but after changing my mind about it, I'd just rather have it look like this just to keep it accurate to the video game. And I think the details, the color scheme for the backpack here looks well done. Now this is how the backpack and this is what the backpack looks like in the video game, sort of. But without it sticking out like this. And also the back of the legs also is also well detailed and also well accurate. But he does have the hollow spaces for the back of the lower legs. And honestly, it doesn't bother me. I think it's because it has to do with the transformation. I think it has to do with the transformation from what I understand. So honestly, the hollowness doesn't really bother me too much. And as we take a look at this badass head sculpt, the head sculpt looks G1 accurate to what Bumblebee's head sculpt looks like. I think they did an amazing job of capturing the likeness of Bumblebee's head sculpt from the Devastation video game and from the G1 cartoon. And he does have the off-white color scheme for the face, the blue for the eyes, including the yellow color scheme for the helmet piece. My only one issue with the robot mode, every time you push the head sculpt back, it does this. I mean, like I said, I understand because of transformation, but with this, I really wish they found a way to keep this. I really wish they found a way to do something with this, but instead they just went with something like this. But like I said, that's all. I think that's all I can say for now. But with this piece, I really wish they found a way to find a way to do something with this piece here, but instead they just made it look like this. I mean, like I said, I think because it has to do with transformation from what I understand. But I think that's the only thing that I really wish it could have used some improvements. But overall, I think the head sculpt looks great. And for the rest of the robot mode, I think they really knocked it out of the park with the robot mode. I think they really did a really good job with the robot mode's proportions, the details, the color scheme. I like the way that I like the fact that the yellow color scheme actually matches perfectly well with the rest of the yellow color scheme for his robot mode. Now, unlike the Studio Series 86 Bumblebee that I talked about a little bit earlier, that Studio Series 86 Bumblebee, my only issue with the robot mode and the vehicle mode most of the yellow color scheme, some of it matched, some of the yellow color scheme didn't match the rest of the yellow color scheme for the robot mode and the vehicle mode on that Studio Series 86 Bumblebee, which was a bit of a lackluster for me. But with this Bumblebee here, the yellow color scheme was not to be messed with at all. I think they really knocked the yellow color scheme out of the park, and everything matches perfectly well with the yellow color scheme, and that's all I can say. But the rest of the color scheme, the proportions, the engineering in the robot mode, and the details looks absolutely fantastic. And I also like the fact that the figure in the color scheme also feels more stiff and solid, and not one single thing of paint likes to scratch off. Everything on the paint job actually Everything for the paint job actually stays on perfectly well for his robot mode. And I think they really nailed it. So I think that's all I can say for the robot mode. So, so for articulation, his head is on a ball joint. He can look up, he can look down, he can look this way, he can look that way. He can move his arm, elbow joint, wrist joint. He can move this arm, elbow joint, wrist joint. He can move his body. He can move his legs, knee joints, and ankle joints as well. So if you want to get him into action, you want to take this ion blaster. I mean, it doesn't matter which hand. It still fits on the same exact hand. So I would just put it on the right fist, right about here. Just like that. And now he's ready for action. So if you want to get him into more action, what you want to do is you want to take the ion blaster here, and you just want to just in this peg will slot in here. So you just want to just port that into place just like that. You want to take the ion blaster here, and you just want to just port that into place just like that. And do the same thing on the opposite side. You just want to just port that in there. And now Bumblebee is ready for action. And now he's ready to take down the Decepticons. So I guess that pretty much wraps it up for this tour review of the Studio Series Devastation Bumblebee. So what are your initial thoughts on this figure? So if you have this figure, what are your initial thoughts? Do you like it or you don't like it? Let me know. And let me know in the comments which Studio Series G1 Bumblebee do you prefer the most? The Studio Series Devastation or the Studio Series 86 Bumblebee, or do you prefer both? To me, I prefer both figures, and that's all I can say. So I guess that pretty much wraps it up for this tour review of the Studio Series Devastation Bumblebee, and there's nothing much else to say. So be sure to like, subscribe, press the notification button, follow me on Instagram, and comment down below. And I'll see y'all on my next video, and thank you for watching.